Hello, greetings everybody, welcome to the channel. Always are all keeping well. This is your first time there, you're very welcome, and I hope you enjoy my content. It's around 24 degrees here in Prague Zoo today, and it's a beautiful day out. And I'm so happy to be over here at another aviary looking at some absolutely amazing birds. What we're going to be looking at today is a Demoiselle Cranes. They're actually the smallest of all the crane species. It's really funny how they actually got their name. The name Demoiselle Crane, they're a primarily Asian bird with a French name, which is weird. They were first described by Carl Linnaeus in 1758. It is rumoured that Queen Mary Antoinette first named these birds because she was a fashion icon of her day in France. And she was also one of the early adopters of bird feathers for an accessory in hats and clothes. But this is when she first set her eyes on the most beautiful cranes. It's black feathers with grace and highlights. As the story goes, she thought these cranes were so beautiful and graceful that they were like young maidens or damsels, if you will. Hence the name now that he have is a Demoiselle Crane. Screen, the beautiful white boards up in the top left hand corner, is the Egyptian vulture, also called a Pharaoh's chicken. It's a beautiful little old world vulture, much smaller than the Cineroso vulture from a previous video. They are classed as endangered, where only about 20 to 61,000 of them left worldwide. Another bird that's coming across the screen is a beautiful northern bald-headed ibis, which I have a great video down in the description. The one thing I love about these birds is the beautiful iridescent feathers that they have, and the fact that our history has been intertwined with us ever since the Egyptians. The Demoiselle cranes have an unusual migration pattern. Primarily these cranes live in Asia, so think Kazakhstan and Mongolia, and then during the winter months they will migrate to India and parts of Africa. Sadly, maiden or not, these cranes have a very hard life. As part of the migrational pattern from Mongolia to India, it means each year they have to fly over the Himalayan mountains. While en route, a couple of them will always get picked off with the likes of eagles. As fate would have it, there is a far safer path that they could fly at a much lower altitude, but after generations of following the same dangerous route, the journey is hardwired into their DNA. Maybe an important lesson on not repeating the same thing just because it's the way it's always been done. Bird that's also included in this video is the vulturine, as in Vulturine, guinea fowl. I'm not pronouncing that probably incorrectly. These guys is the largest actually of all the guinea fowl, so unlike the Demoiselle Crane, which is the smallest of all the cranes, these are actually the largest of all the guinea fowl. These birds are excellent runners, but rarely fly. The only time they're ever seen flying is when they're trying to get up to their nest, because they actually nest very, very high in trees. Well folks, if you like this video, please, if you can do me a favour and just share it among your friends, and also hit that like button. It'll help me out greatly with the algorithm. Thanks very much folks. If you want a video on the guinea fowl or on the white Egyptian vulture, please let me know in the comments. Thanks very much folks. See you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye for now. Bye bye.